What's good? What's good, everyone? This is Kimmy, and back with my tea of the day. Welcome to season 3, episode 27. 27? Yep, 27. And I have a special guest about to come on. But let's get into 777 Latto. Let's get into the freestyle real quick.
The biggest, be clear. Yeah. I'm glad that you're here. Number one, I'm a big fan of your music. That's crazy. I think you make a great song. I had heard this song.
And these niggas too, I guess they never got the message. LA reading contracts with my lawyer, man. This shit getting epic. Foreign SUV, but this 10-piece still American deli. I'm gonna put some high rises in Clayco with them crackers letting. I've been on some different shit lately. Let's spin in them on savings. Y'all on God's hating. I put a M up for my unborn baby. Got your record deal on my key ring. I'm queen and he king. We on your ass like a G-string and back pocket. Like a bad socket. Ain't my story shocking? I was on a rap game. Now I'm about to run it. Keep watching. Feel good to be the one these bitches done it for. Y'all ain't never heard a verse from me that I ain't fucking wrote. Never ducking smoke like my bank account. I'm blowing O's. Can't be PG cause none of these bitches going toe to toe. My boots Andre, they cost a cool 3,000. Big Latto like the boy, the outcast, they doubt it. But I'ma make them hoes regret it like the bodies that they don't count. Ride wood good, I swear I should've been on road bounce. I ain't crying in no Maybach, I could buy myself, stupid bitch. You can't keep them if you don't wanna be kept. Say she coming for my side, I hope she ain't holding her breath. Pretty with no talent, girl sit down and let the stepper step. This the life that I chose, I can't complain. Doing laps around these bitches, they ain't running shit but trains. Y'all couldn't match my fly if we was on the same plane. You ain't a Brett, ain't nothing on my neck but a damn chain. You see it's ABC, this shit is beyond me. It's impossible to bait me, which I hope fake beef. Bitch, I'm a goat in the making. They say the kid is amazing. I'm cutting rap, bitches, time short like daylight savings. I'm good. The biggie.
Here we are. Can you hear me
What's
okay?
good? Yep. What's good?
All right. Perfect. What up? It's A100savage.
Welcome. Thank you for coming on my channel. How are you today?
Not bad. Just out here making it happen one thing at a time.
Of course, as you should. So what are we about to get into today?
Today we're going to be talking about Big Latto and the 777 album, the review.
So, when did you start listening to Latto?
Honestly, ever since their first show, the actual rap show with Jermaine Dupri, that's when I actually learned about her. And then she kind of disappeared from sight for me. And then she just started popping up on the internet every single time. And then I started listening to her music. So all the way from the beginning, basically.
Dope. So, 777 came out last week. And it had, let's go down these track listings.
All right.
So 777 Part 1, 77 Part 2, Willie featuring 21 Savage, Big Energy,
Yeah.
Sunshine featuring Lil Wayne and what is Childish Gambino?
Childish Gambino.
Yep. Like a Thug, It's Given, Stepper, Trust No Bitch,
Big
Bust
Stepper.
Down. Yep. Bust Down featuring Kodak Black, Southside, Sleep, Real One, and of course Big Energy remix with the incredible Mariah Carey.
Yeah. That was blurred out for a little bit.
Who did you think was going to be on the Big Energy remix?
Well, okay, so I'll be truthful with that one. Big Energy, I honestly heard the song one time and I didn't realize that it was an old Mariah Carey song. So I was like, it could be anybody, but if I would have realized who it was, the actual song right when I heard it, I'd have been like, oh, Mariah Carey's obviously going to be on it, that's a no-brainer.
Okay. So, what was your your songs on this album?
Oh, what was it? What?
I said, what was your songs on this album? What songs
For
did you
me,
really just gravitate to?
it's definitely Southside. Just because I watched the video with that, like I was there on her page when it dropped. To me, that was genius to put that on her album. You know, that helped her trend a little, for sure. So to me, Southside was definitely my favorite song, just starting off. And obviously the one with Childish Gambino and Lil Wayne. I mean, that was definitely a close second. You know.
Dope. Sunshine is definitely number one for me.
Yeah.
That song is just everything. She really spit hard on that song. As she should with to go to the rappers that's on your song. You definitely got to go hard.
Yeah. Exactly. You know what I mean? Especially, I think she did. I think she did really well on this album. It's only projected to sell 22,000 units, which is, I mean, in my opinion, that's a big W. Just because, like, not many people know about her. So that's a good point.
And then technically, I guess she did sell more than her last album. So
Yeah, exactly. She's on an uptrend.
So let's get into some lyrics. So Sunshine. Pray for my enemies, Lord, I need clarity. They ain't got empathy for me. They stare at me. They used my couch when they needed a therapy. Took what they needed, but never took care of me. They saw a dollar sign, treat me like currency.
Yeah. That's fire, bro. Like, you made it sound like it's poetry and shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, I was like, is he reading like poetry or is this her lyrics? You know what I'm saying?
That's what we do on over here at Kimi the other day. We kind of get into lyrics when we do reviews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like Sunshine, like just looking at that whole bar was just like, damn, like it's so relatable. It's just so that shit is true, especially as like a music artist. I'm quite sure she was definitely treated like currency. Like they didn't really care about the person and the shit that she was acting down on with.
Yeah.
They were just worried about the project to come out. Like she told them, like, nah, I want to push this back. I want to make sure it's right. Like after Queen of the Talk came out, which was a dope ass album. To me, Queen of the Talk was still better than this, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But I definitely felt like that was just so relatable, and she's just so talented. The next one is definitely Trust No Bitch.
Yeah.
Bad bitch, bad influence. Money talks, and I speak fluent. Big Latto, short for lottery. So fuck I look like losing. Popping shit, no purchase at. About a check, fluid, fuck the rest. Bitches trap, I ain't impressed. I can tell a bitch is selling records, so they selling sex.
That's true. You know what I'm saying? Most of them are selling sex. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you were to move to Cardi B. Even though I really like her, I really like Cardi B's bars and stuff. She's, in my opinion, starting to sell nothing but sex.
You say you like her bars?
Cardi B? Hell yeah. Like Lick? Like, bro, go out there and listen to some bars from Lick, bro. For real. She be spitting, bro. It's just her looks and her sexual mentality and her sexual lyrics overpower what she could do lyrically. I mean, because she writing a lot of her raps and stuff. She has her own stuff too, but I'm saying like she gets a lot of help for sure. If you go to the writer section, she gets a lot of help. And a lot of people do.
Unfortunately, but as a rapper, I definitely feel like you shouldn't get help.
Yeah.
Because you're a rapper, you're supposed to write your bars. Cardi's bars are written for her, so I would hope that they're kind of dope, but I still don't see bars for her.
Yeah.
But okay. I definitely feel like for a female rapper, unfortunately, it is you're selling sex. It's either you're a rapper or you're serving sex. And I feel like every female rapper has sold sex at one point in time.
Yeah.
It is what it is. That's just how, unfortunately, they get known or they get publicized.
Yeah.
Their looks, but then you have to make sure the bars add up to the looks. Because
Yeah, of
if they
course.
don't, then what are we doing? Like the City Girls, they sell sex.
Yeah.
Megan sells sex, but she has bars, but she can't make a song.
Yeah, that's true. That. And a lot of the big hits, like even if you look at Latto's Big Energy, like something like that, that's not just her writing that. She may have came with a formula and said, "Hey, this is what I got," but they reformatted her whole flow and her whole lyrics. You know, like right now, I can see 7 different writers on Big Energy, and that's how hit songs are made. You know, a lot of major hits have like 5 to 6 writers because that many different people can make your stuff better. Or you can write your own hit and it could just barely, you know, it won't hit as hard, or it won't be what it could have been.
Absolutely. So who wrote on Big Energy?
So Big Energy got, I mean, there's a lot of names here, so I'm gonna read them all. So you got Dr. Luke, Chris France, Tina Weymouth, London J, Latto, Stephen Stanley, Adrian Ballou, Super Kane, Theron Thomas, Vaughn Oliver, and A1 which is probably Gucci Mane. Which Gucci, he be secretly writing a lot of these all these people from the South raps for real, like. And if you make a beat, like right now, if you wanted to be a rapper and you were like, you came with your whole shit, and I wrote the beat, that also gets a writer credit too. So it's not just all people who are physically writing for you. You have people who write the beat, which is tailored to your lyrics. That's considered a writer's credit.
That's interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah.
So with Big Energy, I have mixed feelings. I still didn't listen to the remix yet because I don't know. I don't feel like it needed a remix, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Mariah Carey's gonna actually bring to the song, kind of thing. Even though, of course, it's her old song, but I don't know. Like, I don't feel like that really needed a remix. And if she was gonna give it a remix, she should have just put another female rapper on it. That's what I was expecting. But we got that. Like, Big Energy was definitely. I understood why she did it. I love how she raps. I love her style and her cadence and her flow. But I understand that she kind of needed like a mainstream song, so she kind of was more playful with it in a way.
Yeah.
Which is kind of dope. I love the video though.
Yeah, for sure. That's definitely a good video. You know what I'm saying? Like, and on all honesty, you got Mariah Carey's people who put the call in. And you as just an artist, just doing your thing every day, get someone big as Mariah Carey calling your phone saying, "Hey, I want to be on that remix." It's hard to say no, you know. It's hard to say, "Well, sorry, Mariah, we did do your old song, but we're gonna put someone else on it." That's a hard thing to say. That's definitely why she's on there.
Yeah, which makes like the octaves and stuff like that being politically correct, I guess.
Yeah. Right. Like if Jay-Z put the call in, it'd be hard to tell Jay, like, "Hey man, you just don't got it no more." Like I gotta keep the fresh rappers on here first, you know. And like, it's his old song, bro. That'd be almost offensive. You know?
It would be offensive, but then it's just the fact of this is the time of she's like people's gonna always know it's me, regardless whether I'm on it or not. Like I would still want someone doper who's out now to help recreate that. But they're still gonna know where it came from.
Yeah. Who would you put on there if you could put anyone on there?
Big Energy?
Yep.
I feel like only 2 female rappers would definitely fit that type of style. Of course, Nicki. Because for me, like, Nicki just is a chameleon there. She can transform to anything. And she's very versatile. I would say Doja now. Even though I don't really consider her a rapper, but as an artist, per se, I definitely would feel like Doja would definitely have brought something different to the track too.
Yeah, I would agree with Doja for sure. I think Doja, that would have been a fire remix on it. And honestly, I wouldn't have put the remix out right away. I would, you know how they're doing it now. They come out with the album, then the deluxe comes right behind it. I would have put it on
Right.
the deluxe.
Okay. But do you
But
feel like it would have been too much time gone by you doing that?
I feel like it might have revived it, you know, because right now it's already over. You got to think about it, like the hype behind it. You had DJ Academics talking about it, you know, Complex picked it up. There's a lot of people who were talking about it, and then the album comes, and then it's over. And now if you look it up right now, I'm like on the site right now, you have the deluxe already out. Like it's already pumped out so quick that she doesn't know what to do. But that's Jermaine Dupri's engineering. He's all ever since Lil Bow Wow. He's like, as soon as it's hot, you just start pumping it.
Which is true. And I feel like, especially now, music is just so saturated. So we get over things quickly, unfortunately, because it's just so accessible. So they have to be putting out more and more and more songs for us to continue to pay attention to.
Yeah.
But the deluxe came out already?
Yeah, it's already came out. Like I'm looking on. I was looking up the lyrics when you were talking about lyrics, and I ended up on Genius.com, and it showed 777, and then right beside it 777 Deluxe.
So did she just add the song with Mariah Carey, or were there other songs that she added?
Nah, it's on the original. Like I haven't even looked at it, but I'm saying like the original is the only one it has on. Let me just see what's on here. Let's see. I'm clicking on the deluxe right now. Doesn't seem like there's anything new. Got Up, 5 Foreign. I guess that Go Up. That's what it's called. Go Up. I'm guessing that's the only new song on here. It's Go Up, and obviously the Mariah Carey song. Let me just look at that's the only one. So super weird. So maybe it's just a site. Maybe it's just Genius breaking it up, because on the original, when I'm looking, it doesn't Go Up, and it also doesn't show the Mariah Carey song. So it might just be their site. Honestly, I don't know. But I'd have to go to the music charts. I just don't want to interrupt the actual, flow of this right now.
Okay. So let's get into 777 Part 2 and 777 Part 1. When I'm going to go with some lyrics from Part 2. So got $1,000 steak on my plate. That's the only beef I'll ever get in. I can never fit in. How you climbing on shit you never be in? Bitches running their mouth like they got one like they got one. Only calories they got, they gonna put me in as the greatest, and bitch, you not one. If you a fiend, say it and go get my shit when I drop time. Queen of the South, I'ma take my respect. Queen of the South, ain't nothing but four on the deck, bitch.
Yeah, there you go. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like her freestyles, man, because she be going hard. Like, especially the Funk Flex one, man. Like, she went hella hard on that one. I just actually listened to that before we came on.
Yeah, that Funk Flex, she murdered that. Like,
yeah, right.
She definitely one of the top, at least the top 5 best female freestylists. Because when she goes, she goes.
Yeah.
And she killed everything. But that 777 Part 2, the whole Queen of the South, ain't nothing but 4 on the deck. So you talking about being a queen, you're talking about the deck of cards.
Yeah.
$1,000 steak. So of course beef is steak, but beef is also like actual come see me type shit. But and like she really be going in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get into Part 1. This beat is fucking crazy. Whoever produced this, you said it was Gucci Man, probably.
On 777, the part.
Yeah,
That's
or
Sunny
just the
D.
album. Okay.
I don't know about the whole album. I'm just talking about that one song that she was that it showed him on, which is Big Energy.
So let's listen to 77, a little snippet of it. This beat is fucking crazy.
The bigger the bag, the bigger the model, the bigger the wrist, the bigger the loud. The bigger I get, it's harder to follow. The bigger the wrist, the bigger the loud. The bigger the bag, the bigger the model. The bigger the wrist, the bigger the loud. The bigger the pill, it's harder to swallow. The bigger the wrist, the bigger the loud. I'm a rap beach, check the pop, line stuff, clean, county,
Hot pepper.
I'm a beach better, I'm a cold metal, not a fell up, son of bitch, now. And I'm rapping like I got a bitch, that place you ready to be real tree fell. Living on me, had to pop my fresh. Got the hood looking like Coachella. I ain't trying to politic with these bitches, shitting on his face, that's my opinion. In my bag, drugs in my pen, get straight to a kick. Let me put it up, I'm going in the booth. I'm doing, bitch, I ain't number two. Real rap, there's a lot with the crew. Hot-headed, I ain't trying to play it cool. The bigger the bag, the bigger the model, the bigger the...
Come on.
Yeah.
She ate that fucking up.
Yeah, for sure.
And that chorus is fucking everything. It was so catchy.
Yeah.
And I love how she just transitioned into part 2. And then the whole beat switch.
Yeah.
So, what are we rating this album?
My original rating, like when I was thinking about it, I was like, I'd 8 out of 10 for sure, just because she on the rise. You know what I'm saying? She on the come up, and she's already got my attention from things that aren't even related to the album. You know what I'm saying? Like her come up, as well as the freestyles, even the Gremlin freestyle I just heard. She was so hard that she put a video to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fire.
So 8 out of 10?
I'll definitely give it an 8 out of 10, 100%. I didn't see anything that would skip over.
That part's true. Out of, 13 tracks? No skip? Yeah. That's impressive. Especially for just any album in general. I'll probably say an 8 out of 10 too.
Yeah.
This is definitely a solid album. I definitely feel like the beats that she chose was everything. I love how experimental she was. Because this album was definitely it was a rap album, but it wasn't a full rap album. Like, she still had some elements of like R&B and this, that, and the third in it.
Yeah. Which
was good and definitely different for her. I loved the rollout. I loved the freestyle. I loved the interviews. I loved how she talked about the name change and all that stuff. Like, she's definitely next up. She's definitely a dope rapper. I just don't want her to pigeonhole herself into just being a South artist. And I feel like that's what a lot of Southern rappers do. And then in that way, you're not becoming fully mainstream.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I mean, she's definitely in the right spot, and she had the right state of mind to be able to, keep grinding on it, because she said that she was out there selling mixtapes with her dad, and that's what she always did. And like, I mean, to me, selling a mixtape is so much harder than trying to pump your music through social media or anything else, because that's instant gratification. You get I'm selling it for $5, someone gives you $5. With streaming and everything else, you gotta wait for the album to come out, and then it comes out, and then today's numbers get, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta wait some time for it.
Absolutely. So, between, even though I don't want to compare and contrast, but between this album and her first album, which one you felt like is better though?
Well, a lot of people are saying the first album was definitely better. I just think that this album was more mainstream because she did experiment more. She had to do more type of sing-songy, which is better because that's what the industry expects you to do. And then you got to think of who's behind her. Like, you got Mr. Industry behind you. Jermaine Dupri, he's been doing this for decades. So all you have is that right there. So you could do this over here, which he probably did the first album for her, and so all right, I'm gonna let you rock, and then made the second album like, now we need to do this because this won't get you where you need to be. This will at least get you in the right direction, and it's true because more people started talking about her with this album and all the freestyles that she's been doing.
Right.
So honestly, for her career wise, I would say definitely this album was better than that one. If I would say for like just lyrics wise, and that's something I would want to hear more, the first album was definitely better.
Well said, well said. I definitely felt like the features was better last. I just felt like everything was better besides, per se, I guess, the rollout and experimental aspect of it.
Yeah.
But what is your top? What is your top 5 songs that is a must on your playlist off this album?
Off the 7-7?
Yeah.
All right, let me see. So my top 5 for sure. I love the first song for sure, just because, I mean, honestly, the first and the second song almost feel like the same song, just because it just keeps going. So I would definitely put that on there. And I'll just leave that as one song rather than 5. I was like Big Stepper, which is just Stepper. I just call it Big Stepper. One because they got Pharrell Williams, produced by Pharrell Williams, in the South Side for sure, all day.
Okay. Mine would definitely gotta be Sunshine to start it off. Trust No Bitch. 777 Part 1 and Part 2. I low-key like Sleep. I don't know why it's so different, but it's something about it I love. It's something about it that's definitely nostalgic. So I gotta put Sleep on there, and then I definitely gotta end it off with Southside.
Yeah. Those are definitely
So who do you think was the person that you're talking about in the interview of trying to make her give up the cookies for a verse or a feature?
I want to say, the Willie with 21 Savage, is because he's not on a lot of albums. Honestly, he be getting features, but it's mainly for his album, not like he's not on a lot of features for sure. Lil Wayne does everybody. If you hot, Lil Wayne's coming. Lil Durk's been doing a lot of features. Nardo Wick is another one. I haven't really seen too many features, but I'm not really a big Nardo fan. I mean, I like him. I just not a big fan, so I don't really know what he'd be doing. So, but 21 Savage, I know for a fact, so he doesn't jump on just everybody's track.
Okay. I don't know, because they worked together before, so I don't see him violating her in that aspect. Because she was on the first album.
Oh, okay, yeah. Didn't even think about that.
I definitely feel like it's KD, it's Kodak.
Kodak, yeah, man.
Unfortunately, but I definitely feel like it definitely probably was him. We tried it because Bust Down, I definitely understand why she needed that on the album. It's not even him. It was just the song itself.
Yeah.
And how different, how in a trance it kind of makes you when you listen to it. And so I kind of understand why she did not want to just throw that song away. Also everything else, I'm like, okay, you could have got rid of that. But for that one, nah. Definitely not. So, what song or what video do you want next off this album?
A video? Let's see. Honestly, I think one that would do better is just because if you throw them in there, it'll be always better. It's a real one because Pharrell Williams, like, I feel like he would come out for the video. and that would be fire, bro. And people love seeing Pharrell. Like everyone's okay. You can see Lil Wayne, Childish Gambino, but Lil Wayne is, like I said, he's on all it. He's always out there. Childish Gambino, he's not always out there because, like I said, he had his run going hard, and then he just kind of slowed everything down. So it's cool to see him back out here. I feel like Pharrell Williams coming out for a video would definitely give you that good vibe that you need, especially being a hard rapper like this. You don't always need your videos to be exactly that hard. So that would be kind of like, you know, a good smile on your face every time you watch the video, you know, and I feel like that would be a good positive thing for everybody to be able to go on and get a good video going on it. Yeah.
With Pharrell. I definitely, that's a good choice. For me, it would definitely have to be Sunshine.
Yeah.
I would definitely have to see it, what her mind would do with that video treatment. And then having Wayne and Childish in it, yeah. Definitely Sunshine.
Yeah. That would be fire,
so
you know.
What females do you want her to collab with?
I feel like she needs to stay out of that lane just because it kind of didn't do a lot of justice. They just ended up putting you against them. Like, they kind of did Nicki Minaj like pretty bad because she got on that song with Migos and Cardi, and that was only because they wanted to like mend the war and say, all right, cool, we're cool, we're not competition, everything's okay, and then it fired. And then, you know, then you got Meg doing it with Cardi B, and I feel like she hit the peak of her career and we haven't really heard too much about her ever since. And, you know, I just feel like doing that route might get you a number one, cool, but then it just goes downhill really quick because that's like sometimes that ruins careers of artists who are still building, taking them to the number one. That's like, I'm not sure if you watched any YouTube videos, but they always call it the Drake curse. You know, there's been a lot of people who had hot songs that get on the song with Drake and it goes even hotter, and then there's nothing that goes past that, and then that moment, and it ends up ruining their whole career. You know, so I feel like she needs to stay in the lane of male rappers because she'll always shine.
Dope. I agree in a way. I definitely feel like from, I guess, past experiences, you do see like working with other female rappers doesn't always pan out. But I feel like you have to be secure in yourself, you know, in your career in order for it to work. And you have to actually genuinely like the person. If it's forced, then it's not going to work. But if you genuinely like the person and you knew them for years or you began a friendship, then it would work. But I definitely want her to get her Nicki feature. I definitely feel like she deserves it. It's just, I don't know when. Because I feel like out of your new girls, she's the most talented in terms of rapping, and actual bars, and actual everything.
I feel like
Latto is really it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that because, like, I feel like I would get the Nicki verse now and put it out later. I would not put it out on the next album. I would put it out later. I'd almost use it as like the ace in the deck to when I write something and be like, all right, shit, everything's going down. This out right now so I can get everything stimulated again. You just don't want to get like you'll see Snoop Dogg kind of do this stuff. Like Wiz Khalifa came out, he jumped on him immediately and he rode a whole nother era of being Snoop Dogg just because he got in tune with Wiz Khalifa, which is similar to a Snoop Dogg, honestly. But I'm saying he got on him quick and he just rode the wave. And then, you know, when the wave was over, Snoop Dogg ended up doing what Snoop Dogg does, and Wiz Khalifa, in my opinion, has never been the same. Even his albums sound completely different to what he was doing before.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. So, thank you for coming on. This was Kimi's Tea of the Day. let everyone know where they can find you, what your podcast is about.
I'm A100savage, and you can find me on any stream, any network, Instagram, YouTube. It's all the same name, Savage, and we talk about entertainment, anything that's related to anything on Complex, all the way up to World Star, all the way down to academics.
Dope. So thank y'all for listening to Kimi's Tea of the Day. Laters.
Thank you.
Thank you.